All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today I'm going to be grinding out some of the Conquest maps in MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty. So, yesterday I was able to finish up on, hold on, hold on. There we go. I was able to finish up on some on the Seattle Mariners March to October. I was able to win the World Series with them, and um, and so now I kind of figured let's just mess around. I really didn't want to start another March to October. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit and think it over before I decided what my next team is going to be. And so I figured that today would be a good day to just go ahead and, mess around in Diamond Dynasty, finish up on the San Diego studio map, and even start the Swartz Conquest map. Just kind of sit back, relax, enjoy myself, and, you know, just have a little bit of fun. After all, that Seattle Mariners conquest map was or not conquest map, March to October was pretty stressful. So I definitely feel like I need this. So let's get started. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I could head towards the Giants, I could head towards the Padres, or I could head towards the Yankees. And I think the Yankees are the team that I should be worried about, considering that they have a lot more territories. Obviously, San Diego, they're building up theirs, but I don't see them threatening any of my territories. And San Francisco, they got to go through. They got to go. They got to take over at least one territory before they even threaten me. So I feel like the Yankees are the biggest threat right now. So we'll do the Yankees, and then we'll work our way up. So, by the way, guys, do not be fooled by my shirt. Obviously, it says Notre Dame, and yes, I did watch the college football semifinal matchup yesterday, but I am not a Notre Dame fan. I am a Penn State fan, so it pains me to wear this shirt. But I do not fault. Obviously, Notre Dame did not do anything wrong. Okay, especially on that last possession. Like, I don't even know why it was reviewed. It looked like a clean interception to me. So I don't know what the crew was doing. I guess they just wanted to make sure that it was an interception. And that's fine and all, but like sometimes you can look at something and see that it's very much a clean cat or a clean the right call. I don't even think um I don't even think Penn State thought it wasn't going to be an interception. But still, this all goes back to Drew Aller making a bad decision. Okay? Look, I get it. You want to win the game. You don't want to force it to overtime. But honestly, overtime may not have been the worst case scenario for Penn State. At least you could say that if it did go to overtime and you still lost, then at least I would be saying, oh, why did you take the sack? Why didn't you, do this? Why didn't you, try to make room? But now here I am complaining about the fact that Drew Aller threw the football to virtually, it's right to the defender and threw an interception when he didn't need to, and in the worst possible moment. See, it's fine if you did that in Notre Dame territory. Yeah, that would have sucked. But at least they wouldn't have been set up for the field goal like they were if they were in Notre Dame territory. But instead, they were in Penn State territory. So that makes the decision almost completely dumb. I don't think Drew Aller realized, I don't think Drew Aller had the awareness to understand that the situation, the better outcome would have been to take the sack. Then Penn State could take a timeout, and if you need to save time, well, hey, go towards the sidelines, run out of bounds. Notre Dame's not going to stop you, especially if they believe that they could get the football back. So they won't stop you. But instead he threw it, and his logic was, oh, I was just trying to throw it at his feet. So bad awareness on Drew Aller's part. I mean, everyone else did their jobs correctly. So I place this blame solely on Drew Aller. Welcome to college football postseason, where one dumb mistake could cost you a lot. It's a good thing that Aller decided to stay at Penn State for another year instead of try to go to the NFL, because I think a lot of teams would look at that, and yeah, it's only one play. You obviously have to weigh a lot more than just one play when evaluating a player. But still, if I'm a team and I see a quarterback like that making a dumb decision when he could have just taken the sack and, that would have been the better outcome, I'd look at that and say that's not a very high, that's not a guy who deserves to be drafted very early on. If anything, that might be a third round or fourth round for QB right there. Again, I hate to criticize Drew Aller, but I mean, there's really no one else to blame for that loss. Defense did its job. The running backs were doing their jobs. Nick Singleton was fantastic in that game. And even Allen was fantastic. It just seemed like Drew Aller wasn't. Well, him and Wallace the third was struggling too. Like, he could not catch a football. So, but to me, the blame solely goes on Drew Aller. So, I hate to be that negative, especially since he is a young guy, but how many more times are we going to see Penn State in a college football semifinals with the opportunity to go to a national championship? I can't answer that question. Well, for all I know, they're losing Abdul Carter, so they're going to lose one of their top defensive linemen this year. What up, CJJ? How are ya? Long time no see, man. Been a while. Well, doing all right. I was just talking about Penn State breaking my heart for with Drew Aller making that interception at the end of the game. Like, it was dumb. It was just so dumb. And it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, well, I would have just taken the sack. But I really do believe that would have been the better outcome. If you had to force overtime, force overtime. Nothing wrong with going to overtime. At least you still have a shot. But then we'd all be complaining, why did he take... But then I'd be complaining, why did he take that sack? You know, why didn't he just... I don't know, why didn't he just... What are my thoughts on my Jets? They stink. As evidenced by the fact that they're not even in the playoffs. And our drought has continued now for... How long has it been? That looks like 13 years to me. What do you think they should look to do this offseason? Well, they have to hire a coach. Then they got to hire a general. Well, actually, first should be the general manager, then the coach. But it seems like Woody Johnson is taking it upon himself to find the coach, because he already started interviewing candidates, and there's not even a general manager in place. So this is clearly Woody Johnson doing whatever he wants. So I guess he's the one that's going to run the team, although the last 20 years have proven that that's not such a great thing. It is. I mean, we have a joke of an owner. We have a joke of an owner. I don't know if you heard this report, but there were rumors that Woody Johnson was basing his, building his roster based on what his sons were telling him on Madden ratings. Now, I think that's been disputed. Woody Johnson came out and said, that's not how I'm building my team, but I mean, I would expect him to deny it. That's how bad it is. The fact that kind of a rumor can even spread should be concerning enough about what's the status of this franchise. I don't know what Woody Johnson was doing in the early 2000s, but at least that was a competent roster in Chad Pennington, Santana Moss, Kevin Mayway, Curtis Martin, Anthony Becht. I mean, was it the best? Or was it the best roster? No, because they would have won a Super Bowl if that were the case. But at least it was a solid roster. I mean, they won a division in 2002, so it was a good enough roster. So I don't know what Woody Johnson was doing in the early 2000s, but ever since then, he's decided to forego it and do something else. Oh, my bad. I have to realize that, I'm going for a save here. It's a joke. It really is. I don't think Woody Johnson knows how to run this team. If that's the case, then please sell the team and give it to somebody who actually knows how to run it, or at least has good intentions in running it, not someone who's just going to look at it for profit. Because then what's the bother of winning? I mean, winning, you're going to make more profit, but you're going to make a profit whether you win or lose. That's the sad thing about the NFL. You could have the worst season on record, and you could still make a profit. You know, I've never heard of a company that makes a profit, even though it performs badly. You know? I've never heard of that in terms of business.
Ball, that's out.
But I guess that's why I'm not in business. I guess that's why I'm more into media and streaming on Twitch instead of being on Wall Street, running with all the hotshot executives and stockbrokers.
Hey! All one's the count. Hey!
Oh, strike three, sit down, buddy. You can do it for the first one. Strike three, sit down. So, I don't know. Other thing too, I would discuss with the Giants manager on how to make MetLife Stadium more appealing. Like, because that thing is ugly. Oh my god, the exterior is just, it looks like one big air conditioner. For one of the most recent stadiums in the entire NFL, it absolutely shocks me that the design of it looks like the ugliest thing in the world. Oh, I got 2 headliner packs now I can open up. Okay, well, cool. And 5 ball and it's a habit packs too. That's cool. Hold on. I'll go. Because those headliner, I'm not going to open the All-Star pack or the ball and his habit pack. I'm just interested in the headliners. Nice. Diamond. Maybe it's a diamond I already have. Chapman. Yep, already got him. And something that I was thinking about, like I would just do these packs and then buy more show packs, because like the odds of a diamond in these show packs, if you look, are 1 in 8. Like you get 20 of those just to make up for those 30,000 stubs. I would need like 6 diamonds. At least the ones that are flashbacks, because they're all going to be above 90. They're all 5,000 stubs. But I'll save that for later. Oh, did I say that was the San Francisco Giants earlier? My bad. I looked at that and saw an orange team, and it was not the Giants. It is clearly the Houston Astros. So, my bad on that. Alright, I don't know which team is gonna we're gonna be able to take the stronghold from. But I guess we'll find out. I'm willing to bet that it's gonna be the San Diego Padres, because we have more fans with that and not as many territories to conquer. Oh, maybe it's Houston. Still on veteran. Yeah, that's fine. Go with Kodai Senga.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So that's just my gripe with the New York Jets. They need a general manager. They need a head coach. They need to make their stadium look more appealing. And I don't know.
No, that's inside.
This franchise needs a lot of help. It needs a lot of help. Both New York football teams honestly suck. The Giants gave up on their quarterback mid-season. I think it's one thing to give up on your head coach mid-season. It's another thing to give up on your quarterback. I think that says a lot. And I really do feel bad for Daniel Jones. Like, I saw the reaction he got from Giants fans on draft night. They booed him. And so I just wanted him to succeed because I wanted him to prove Giant fans wrong. But unfortunately, he proved them right.
Right key. 2-2. We got a full count.
I don't know I guess the Giants are going to have to try and get Travis Hunter. It sounds like he's the one but honestly, I think this quarterback class is actually pretty weak. Like, I don't think I would take a QB in this draft class. Unless, I just wanted someone to back up my top QB and then maybe learn from them so that when the top QB's career is done, then I can move on to the next guy. Maybe I would do that, but I don't know. Let's go through. Oh well.
No, that's out.
Now, I do want to address something with, no, I'm not talking about football anymore. I want to talk baseball because now there's this report from Jim Duquette that Pete Alonso or Pete Alonso's camp has offered the Mets a 3-year deal with opt-outs. Now, if you guys don't know, the Mets had offered him a 3-year deal already. They gave him 3 years, no opt-outs, I don't think, with $30 million a year. That was initially reported, and it sounds like the Jets or the Pete Alonso rejected that. They didn't want that because he was looking for more long term, but the problem is that no one is offering him that long term. I think that's why this new report or this new reported offer is opt-outs. But I can only, I would not, if I were Pete Alonso, unless I have an MVP year this coming season, 2025, I would not opt out after the first year because everyone's going to be going after Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Everyone's going to be going after that, so. Attaboy Vientos.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 51. Hector.
I think I want to do Robertson.
Peak. Ha. 0 balls, 1 strike.
So, I honestly, if it's still $30 million and the only thing was opt-outs, I would sign him to that. I'd be like, yeah, fine. Because I don't think he's going to opt out after the first year unless he has an MVP year. Which, we know with Ohtani, that's already going to be tough. Not to mention he would be hitting behind Lindor, Soto, Vientos possibly. Attaboy Carter. So it's going to be difficult for someone like Pete Alonso to really shine. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta pause this game for a second. Alright. Sorry.
That's the ball.
But, what was I saying about Alonso?
Heat top. 1 and 1.
Like, I would sign him. If it's still the $30 million, then fine, sign him. If he wants opt-outs, fine. But I think it's going to be tough for him to shine this season. And if he wants opt-outs after the first year, I think he'd be a fool. Because I think the market is going to be focused on Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And who knows how many people or how many teams are going to think that Pete Alonso is the next best option for Guerrero Jr. You know?
The second baseman.
What up, Joey? How are ya?
0 and 1.
I was just talking about the reported offer that Pete Alonso's camp has made to the Mets, according to Jim Duquette, who says it's now a 3-year deal with opt-outs.
No ball, 1 strike.
And I was just saying that I think the Mets should take that because it's not long-term, and if Pete Alonso wants to test his free agency value again against someone like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., by all means, go ahead. But I don't think he's going to stand out this year. I think he would still have a quality season. I just don't think he's gonna stand out, and that's not gonna help his market value. Excuse me. Why do you say that?
2-1.
I mean, Wyatt Langford is young, so he still has a long career ahead of him. I mean, anyone who plays in the MLB has a shot at being in the Hall of Fame. But then you get comparisons to all the greats, and honestly, it's a little unfair.
That's an out.
Like the next 40 Hall of Famers or something. Oh, interesting. So It was someone giving their opinion as to who they thought were going to be Hall of Famers. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to look at that article. See, you know what?
That's
I'll go
ball.
find that article. Hold on. I don't really have much else to talk about anyway. Travis Bazzana. Okay, so yeah, tier one, they were in years ago. You're talking Trout, Verlander, Scherzer, and Kershaw. No surprise there, honestly. Tier two is saying might as well start engraving those plaques. You have Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Jose Altuve. I think that's going to be controversial. Paul Goldschmidt, eh, Lindor. If he continues to have a year like he did last year, or even like half of it or three quarters of it, I think he could be well on his way. It's just would he go in as a Cleveland Guardian or would he go in as a New York Met? That's the thing. Manny Machado, that, that you can make a case for that. Bryce Harper, yeah, I would agree with that. Aaron Judge, absolutely. Although I'm very shocked he's not at the top of the list, considering he's the fastest to 300 home runs or 300 career home runs. Jose Ramirez, I'd give a little bit more time, but I could definitely see that. And then Nolan Arenado here. Yeah, I'd say about the same with Goldschmidt. I guess. They're also saying honorable mentions to Trey Turner and Corey Seager. I could see those two guys. I could. Trey Turner, speedy guy. Corey Seager, postseason hero, two-time World Series MVP. You're not going to find too many guys like that. So, living legends in their prime. Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani. Mr. 500, Giancarlo Stanton. Uh, Five young stars on the right career paths. Acuna, yeah, I could definitely agree with that. Tatis, yep. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bobby Witt Jr. Hold on, I could play and watch, or I could play and go over these names. Jordan Alvarez.
1-1.
There are a lot of good names here, like Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll. So I could definitely see that. Young stars on the right path.
He's up.
Include some starting
Now
pitching.
batting,
Chris
the
Sale,
first
Garrett Cole,
baseman,
and Zach Wheeler. Um,
Tag. It's 0-1.
I see Zach Wheeler's potential, but I feel like his career got off to a rough start, and now he's kind of exploding, but it's towards the end of his career. So
0-2.
I don't know about Wheeler. Blake Snell or Jacob DeGrom.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, I think Jacob DeGrom deserves to be. He definitely pitched like a Hall of Famer years ago, but he's kind of like in the same boat as David Wright, where he got hurt. He got hurt, and now people are, yeah, they'll remember his top performance, against with the Mets and everything. Like, yeah, but actually, no, let's sit down. Olympia, friggin' Brooks Road. But they'll also remember that he had injuries. And no doubt that's going to scare some voters away. if he were still healthy, I would say no doubt Jacob deGrom goes into the Hall of Fame.
Now pitching. Brooks Raley.
But not being healthy, I think, has really screwed him over. Blake Snell, yeah, actually, isn't he a 3-time? No, he's a 2-time Cy Young award. And he's likely going to get a World Series with the Los Angeles Dodgers, because I don't think that 2024 was the only one we're going to see the Dodgers win. Well, will it be again this year? I don't know. I mean, they have a good shot at it. And Ohtani's going to be back to pitching soon. So, and he was dangerous just as a DH. Can't imagine what that would be like as a starting pitcher.
1-2.
Strike 3, sit down. There's also relievers. Kenley Jansen, I absolutely agree with that. I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Aroldis Chapman, sure, but not in his later years. Definitely one of the hardest throwing lefty relievers, so... And there's really not too many of those. I mean, Billy Wagner hasn't even gotten in. Well, although I think he should get in this year, but we'll see if the voters agree with me. Strike 3, sit down. And then Edwin Diaz or Josh Hader. Diaz? I mean, you could tell by my reaction that I'm not really all that sold on Diaz, at least not yet. And that's coming from a Mets fan too. I don't know why, as a Mets fan, I'm not convinced to put Edwin Diaz in the Hall of Fame. 2-time reliever of the year. You know, about the best that you could hope for. He even got Cy Young votes when he was when he won the reliever of the year in 2022.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco.
Yeah, even the article is saying that it all depends on Billy Wagner. And I agree with that sentiment. It all depends on Billy Wagner. If he gets in, I think we see the door opening to more relievers. But if he doesn't, I don't know when's the next time we're going to see a reliever get into the Hall of Fame again. I mean, I think Jansen deserves it. But I don't know what voters are thinking of. Catchers, huh? They're including JT Realmuto and Salvador Perez. I don't know about Salvador Perez. Realmuto was unique in that he was a catcher who could also run. But Salvador Perez, yeah, he has that World Series with the Royals. But in my mind, I think that really only gets you into the team's Hall of Fame, not really... not really the baseball Hall of Fame. I mean, we're going to see Buster Posey in there. Let's not forget that Buster Posey is going into the Hall of Fame. A 3-time World Series champion, a MVP. He might have actually won more than one, so he might be a multi-time MVP. Like, Buster Posey excelled at a position that, relatively speaking, is very hard to get people into the Hall of Fame. Like, I wasn't, there were times where I doubted that Piazza was going to get into the Hall of Fame. I still had hope, but there was always that doubt that, is he going to get into the Hall of Fame? Because he plays as a catcher, and you think about the guys that are in there already: Yogi Berra, Josh Gibson, Johnny Bench. Like, these guys, the comparisons are just unfair. That's the thing. And for catchers, that's not any exception. So I absolutely agree that with this article that catcher is definitely one of the toughest positions for Hall of Famers. But I could definitely see the case for JT Realmuto. I don't know about Salvador Perez. I don't know. And boy, Pete, the young stars, they're putting Ellie De La Cruz, which, okay, he has the tools. Jackson Merrill kind of came out of nowhere, so I like that. Paul Skeens, I don't think anyone's doubting that. Jackson Churio, young star with the Milwaukee Brewers. I think you can make a case. Yeah, Wyatt Langford, I gotta say, is a very interesting option. I mean, I don't know who else I would put there, but Wyatt Langford is definitely, maybe like Evan Carter, Yona Heim, maybe, let's see, Ashton Martin.
Nope, outside.
And there should be one more person. Travis Bazzana, Roki Sasaki, or someone like that. Yeah, I too early to tell. Too early to tell with Bazzana, Sasaki. Too early to tell. I mean, they haven't even pitched in the major leagues yet, so you believe? I think, didn't they have Colton Cowser here? Let's see. Oh no, they had his teammate Gunnar Henderson. I mean, look, it's all about potential, that it's not to say Colton Cowser can't be there. He could be. There's a lot of guys that could change minds here, right? A lot of potential. It's just this guy's opinion on who to watch out for in terms of Hall of Fame careers. That's all that's all it is. It doesn't mean that these guys are going to work out. I mean, some of them may, some of them may not. I mean, you just heard me say that I don't really know if Salvador Perez deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, when you compare him to other catchers, I don't think he matches up.
No ball.
I'm sorry to say that, because Salvador Perez really was a key part of the Royals 2015 World Series, but winning the World Series does not guarantee you a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Now pitching for the
I mean, there have been a lot of guys on the Yankees, Red Sox, Giants, um, Astros that won World Series, yet do they have Hall of Fame careers? I don't know. Even Altuve is going to be controversial. Let's be honest there. Altuve is going to be controversial. Because there are going to be those voters who are going to want to make him pay for 2017. And I think that's... And you don't even have to look far to see that happening right now. I mean, that's going down with Carlos Beltran.
One ball. Two strikes.
Here's a guy that, if he wasn't part of that, easy Hall of Fame career, maybe a few years on the ballot, but because of that, voters are looking to punish, and they're punishing him, and they will do the same thing to Jose Altuve. That's why I'm saying it's going to be controversial.
now pitching Brooklyn Raiders.
But the beauty of baseball is that we don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now. We don't. Some of these guys may end up fizzling out and not even having a career. And then some other guys who aren't even mentioned here could end up having Hall of Fame careers. I mean, did anyone expect Mike Piazza to have a Hall of Fame career? No, because he was drafted so low by the Dodgers, and yet he became a Hall of Famer. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting now, the designated hitter, Jose Peralta.
I mean, some of the guys that were listed at the top, Ohtani, Trout, Verlander, Scherzer, like I agree on them. I think they're going into the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done. DeGrom, I think, is one that I'm a little iffy on because of all his injuries. Even Stanton, the article is making the case that Stanton could be in the Hall of Fame if he gets to 500 home runs. I have to look up what his total is right now. Oh, there we go. We finished up the map. Nice. Let's see. He's at 429. So let's see, what has he averaged? I mean, 2021 and 2022, he had he had 30 home runs, but he's only cracked 20 the last couple of seasons, and he's entering. It looks like his 16th year in the league. Plus, how long do the Yankees want to keep standing around? I don't even know what his contract is. Dang, that is a lot of millionaire packs. Holy crap, I think I gotta open those. Whoops. Did not mean to do that yet. Oh well. There are 2,000 subs. Another 2,000 subs. 5,000 subs this time. Another 5,000 subs. Headliners pack. Show pack. Another 5,000 subs. That's 3 of those. And 4 of those. So I got. Right now I'm at 8,000 with these stubs. And I'm at 15,000 with the. Or now 20,000. So now I'm at 28,000 stubs. I love these millionaire packs. I hope they bring them back for next year. Or not for next year, the next installment. Because these were actually great. And I think this is a great way to like help people get into Diamond Dynasty. Give them the stubs that they need to be able to buy packs and go after players that they need. Alright, so now we'll open the Fallen as a Habit packs. Because they usually have the golds. Wait, I didn't have Jose Iglesias? I can't quick sell that gold. Alright, so next up, here's the show box. Use Robert. Let's see if we got him. Looks like we did. Yep, we did. Oh, I don't have him. Okay, well then I guess I'm keeping him. Let's open the case pack next. All-Star game? Sure, why not? Yeah, everyone I've got here, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and this one doesn't matter either, so... Wow, I was so freaking close, too. So close to 1.1 million stubs. Maybe I could get rid of something here. There's always some kind of duplicate that I have that I didn't end up getting rid of. Maybe it's equipment. But I usually get rid of them. 5 stubs. I'm 5 stubs short. Let's see. Maybe I have another glove somewhere here. Nope. Cleat maybe? No. Get your mask? No. Chest protector? No. There we go. Oh wait, no, they're not gonna let me. Wow. Come on, all I just want to do is all I want to do is just crack 1.1 million. I don't think it should be that difficult. Alright, I'll get rid of one of the rituals. Doesn't matter. I don't use the rituals anyway. Alright, well, let's head into the swords now. Let's see, are there any turn-based ones? No. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough. See, I actually don't mind playing on All-Star against the Colorado Rockies. Oh, let's see. Who were the other ones? Otani and Soto. Soto is definitely on his way. Otani should already be there, or he's gonna be there. I have faith in that. Actually, he should be in the tier 2. Might as well start engraving those plaques.
One ball, one strike. Ball 2.
Well, it was going to be strike 3 anyway.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Look, there's a lot of guys that have a lot of potential to be in the Hall of Fame, so
Ball.
I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. But there are definitely some guys on there that I agree with, and some guys that I'm kind of like, Like, I'm also surprised Francisco Alvarez wasn't mentioned on there. He's been one of the top catching prospects in all of baseball. Like, yet he's not getting any attention. Kind of surprised by that.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Count 1-0.
Go, 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 David Wright, go, go, go. You know, and there are some people in the up for the Hall of Fame now that I feel like are going to get snubbed. Like David Wright, I think he's going to get snubbed. I don't feel that that's right as a Mets fan. No pun intended. But yeah, do I... It's the same reason that I think DeGrom I'm a little iffy on. Because it's like DeGrom had the injuries. If DeGrom doesn't have the injuries, I'd say he's a clear ballot or a clear first ballot Hall of Famer. He may still be a Hall of Famer, but not at the current level he's at. If anything, he's going to be a Mets team Hall of Famer for sure.
Leading up for the Rockies, the center fielder,
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-2. Ball, that's in. Nope, that's inside.
Strike 3, sit down. You know what was also funny, guys? I was going through my Mets Connect app, and I realized that I picked up a lot of rewards, especially for games. That I kind of need to use them or lose them. Like I get free tickets for Promenade to a game. Of course, let me be clear, all these games are Monday through Thursday, which actually works out for me. That works out well for me because I have off Monday and Tuesday. So those are the best days for me. Excuse me. That nearly nailed Mauricio.
Take your base, ball 4.
So, wait, what was I talking about? I completely lost track of what it was that I was thinking about. And actually, I can take my headphones off. Maybe I spoke too soon. It's fine. I'm just getting my ears a little bit of a break. I just... Oh yeah, now I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the free ticket. So I gotta use them. So there are definitely going to be times where... And these are probably going to be all on Tuesday. Okay? These are probably going to be on Tuesday because that's the better day for me. Like, Tuesday is the day that, you know, I consider that my actual weekend, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, we're definitely going right here. So give me David Robertson. Let's do a quick mound visit to get Robertson some time.
Now pitching, David Robertson.
There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I'll figure it out. I mean, I think what I'm going to do, it also depends on how much I get done in MLB The Show 25. Because I have every intention on streaming that game. I have no intention of not continuing.
Batting the second baseman.
So it just depends. Like, you know, I can always, like, stream on a Sunday, and then that way that makes up for Tuesday. So I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is these spam bots that keep coming in my chat trying to sell fake viewers. And it's a bullshit link. No, I'm kidding. That was obviously just a joke about the spammer that came in. Let's see, I think we need Edwin Diaz. Or maybe we need Reed Garrett. What do we do? Reed Garrett or Edwin Diaz? Diaz. I feel good with Diaz. And I gotta be careful because if I blow this lead or if I expand this lead, then I have to pitch with David Robertson. So I have to be mindful of that. I want the base hits because I want the XP with my guys, but I do not want to score a run. So I'll figure it out. I think I'm thinking about going to one of the home openers. Like I think it's against the Miami Marlins. I want to say it's against the Marlins. I have to look at the schedule again, or maybe it's against the Nationals. I don't really remember.
Nope, outside. Hey.
Ah, dang. I thought Mauricio was going to get that. Let's see. I was looking at it yesterday. Or last night I was looking at it. Cause that's when I noticed the reward setup.
No, that's down.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I meant to bring in Edwin Diaz. Okay, I guess we'll close it out with Robertson. Sorry, Diaz. I completely was unaware. I was too distracted by the rewards through Mets Connect that I didn't realize what the situation was. So let's see. Next. We're going to have to start in March because that's when the Mets are going to be home. Or no, April. I'm sorry, April. So yeah, it would be home against the Marlins Tuesday night. And then there's also I mean, I'm going to the Cardinals game anyway with my sister. There's the Phillies. On the 22nd. I can do that. And then there's also the D-backs on the 29th. Right. Bring these guys over here because next up is the... What's up, Grayson? Are you safe from the fires? Did you have to... Are you doing okay? That sad look makes me think the contrary. Or wait, did you comment and I did not see it because I was looking down at my phone trying to figure out what games I'm going to this year. And that's why you're sad. My fault, man. I did not mean to ignore you. I was too distracted. Alright, so Senga. Now let's go beat the Angels. Ugh. So, Grayson, I've actually wondered something, and maybe you can help me with it. Not good. I did back with them. Oh my God. Oh well, I'm praying for your grandparents. Jeez. I hope someone can get them out. Have you called first responders and told them, hey, my grandparents are out in blah blah blah. I need you, please go check up on them. Or is it too busy? It might be too busy. That's the thing. I'm sure a lot of people are trying to call into the center and everyone's trying to do their... It's a very chaotic situation. Very chaotic. But I would definitely not go back running unless you know it's safe. If you know it's safe, then, your dad, he could go pick them up. But if it's not safe, no, I totally understand that. That's why I said, oh, they're probably too busy because everyone's trying to call them and say, hey, there's a fire going. Of course they know there's a fire going on, but all available resources are being used up also. It's very chaotic. I much imagine it's very chaotic. Right. Well, it's not what I wanted to tell you so much as I wanted to ask you. And because I didn't know about you moving from Louisiana to Los Angeles, and I was just kind of curious as to what the transition has been like. Do you like the Los Angeles area? Is it vastly different than what you were used to? Right now it's up in flames, so I much imagine that's not what you had to deal with in Louisiana. But you know, obviously, I think you're a bit closer to the city. So I just wanted to know, like, how's the transition been?
Did he go?
Because I pretty much lived in the same city, in the same house, in the same area all my life. The only difference for me, or the only thing I did different, was I spent months, or like, I want to say more than half a year, for 4 years out on Long Island while I was going out to college. And actually, maybe it's 2/3, because I got off for yeah, I'm. I see. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to assume it. Like, you know, because I much imagine it's very different. I don't know what life was like in Louisiana. I much imagine it's very rural. You know, and but if you're closer to like a bigger city like Baton Rouge or New Orleans, like, it's a little bit more. There's a lot more stuff to do. Whereas if you're in more of the rural areas, there's not a lot. So, I mean, that's just how I always pictured it. And then I much imagine, like you said, it's like getting used to the city, because, you know, Louisiana, it was like there's not much to do, whereas Los Angeles, oh my gosh, you know, if you take out the fires, like, Los Angeles is Los Angeles is a major city. You know, just ignoring the fires. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make light of the wildfires. Obviously, that's a very serious situation. So I don't want to make too light of it. I just much imagine that the transition was definitely something.
Ball. 1-0.
But thank you for answering that question, because I was very curious about it. Like I said, I've lived in the same area for almost all of my life, with the exception being going out to Long Island for college. And really, it's Long Island and...
No, that's out.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad that your house hasn't been burned. And you're dealing with, I'm trying to think, which fire? Is it the Palisades? Or is it, maybe it's Keaton? I don't know. There's so many wildfires there. Hearst, Keaton, Palisades. There's just so many. It's hard to keep track of. Let's see. Cal fire. Let's see. Wow, the Palisades has only gone. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's the Kenneth fire that I was thinking of. It's good to see that they're at least making some progress on containment with these fires. Yeah, the Palisades cracked 20,000, but when you consider the fact that last night it was at 19,900, where it is right now, 500 acres, this thing could have easily exploded, or could have grown to like 21, 22,000, and yet here it is at just over 20,000. It's still terrible, but considering that it's it's not that bad, or it's not it hasn't grown as much, I think is a very positive sign. Oh wait, did they just add another fire? The Archer fire. Although that's only at 19 acres, but still, that's now we're talking 6 wildfires here. Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, Lydia, and Archer. But I gotta tell you, the probably the worst I ever saw was the 2018 wildfires in California. That was the worst I ever saw. I mean, you want to know what hell looked like? I think California up in flames at that time. That was pretty close. You know, 2020 was also bad, but it wasn't just California. It was Oregon and Washington. They were all dealing with wildfires. It was the entire West Coast in 2020. Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 61, Hunter Griffin.
Yeah, but those are probably the worst that I've ever seen. 2018. I also remember the Australia wildfires. Those were bad. I think that was 2019, I want to say. Because I remember it was during the wintertime here that it happened. And you have to remember in in Australia, while it's winter here, it's summer there. So I'm not surprised that they had wildfires there. But from what I saw, it was bad. Ooh, excuse me. Yep. Fire is destruction. If it gets too out of control. It is a very useful tool, but when it gets out of control, that's where it becomes destructive. So I'm just going to say that I hope that everyone out in California stays safe. Stay safe. Get out if you need to. Get out if you feel like you should. Like, don't even mess around. Just go. Things can be replaced. Homes can be rebuilt. But human life, that can never be replaced. Oh, no. Well, go. You might as well go. Darn. No one said I had to score there. I shouldn't have, and that's my fault. On a much lighter note, I'm thinking about getting an Xbox. I wasn't before, because I kind of just wanted to play on my mobile phone. I wanted to play Xbox games on my mobile phone, but it seems that I can't do that. Or the games that I want to play are not available on my phone, so I'm going to have to get an Xbox. Strike 3, sit down. You know, I'm thinking like the typical ones, probably college football 25, MLB The Show 24. I know it's kind of late, but I mean it might be fun to see if I can build up another fantasy or another Diamond Dynasty team. I know a lot of people do exterior accounts and everything, but I don't like doing that. I just happen to get a Game Pass and an Xbox controller here, so all I'm really missing is the console. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. See if that's something I want to do. And then I'll go from there. I think I'm going to go attack the Cubs. Thanks. I guess it really doesn't matter which way I go. Excellent. We can play on veteran. Look at when I play on veteran. Wow. Here's something from the SMY article. The fans that grabbed Mookie Betts' glove during Game 4 of the World Series, if you guys remember that, in foul territory, Betts was trying to catch a foul ball and Yankee fans tried to pull his glove. Well, according to Dan Martin of the New York Post, those fans have been banned from MLB games indefinitely. And they're also being threatened with arrest if they are found at any MLB property or event. Wow. I mean, look, I get it. You know, as a fan, when a foul ball comes your way, you want to catch it so badly. But you have to remember that sometimes you have to remember the game that we're in and how big of an impact your actions can play on that game. Like, you remember the Chicago Cubs fan that grabbed that foul ball from Moises Alou and pretty much, or people blamed him for the Cubs not making it to the World Series against the Yankees in 2003. If you guys remember that. Poor guy. He even got death threats over that. He didn't even want to attend a Cubs game after that. And I'm not comparing the situation. I'm not saying that what that Cubs fan did was illegal and amounts to what these fans did, but it's pretty much the same conduct. And it's like, as a fan, you have to remember that you're at a critical game. And if you do something like that, I don't care if you're going for the foul ball or not. That's unacceptable. I don't know if a ban was necessary. I think that should be appealed. I think maybe just for the 2025 season, I would be okay with that. But indefinitely, like, I think that's too harsh. Strike 3, sit down. Whoops. So, I hope the fans at least appeal and get it reduced down to just for the 2025 season. But what MLB, the sentence, I don't think fits the crime. Yeah, they always tell, I mean, that pretty much amounts to streaking on MLB, on all 30 MLB fields. Because you know how they say that any fan that enters the field of play is going to get banned from the stadium and charged with trespassing? You know how they do those little warnings at the beginning of the games and everything? Oh, God. You know, like, that's what I think it amounts to, and I think that's insane. Plus, how is MLB going to enforce them? How are they going to, like, they're just going to tell every single security team that if they see these two guys at a ballpark, they need to be arrested and charged with trespassing? I mean, that's going to create a lot of confusion. I think this is more of symbolism. Like, coming down hard on these fans to make an example out of them. It just seems like the crime doesn't really, or the punishment doesn't fit the crime. So, it just, I think MLB went too far. Obviously, I don't encourage that kind of behavior that these fans did, but that being said, I don't think I would have gotten this far. I would have been like, okay, you're banned from ballparks for a year. You can't play, or you can't go to any ballparks. You gotta watch for one season. I think I'd be okay with that.
That's the ball. 1-0.
I just don't see how they're going to force it. Because I think you're going to create a lot of confusion.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Sorry, my phone. That's my phone. My sister just texted the group chat.
2-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 11,
Now let's get Diaz up and warming. Oh gosh. Sorry I'm stretching so much. I'm tired.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Christian.
Now let's get Diaz in here. Not taking any chances. I already took the chance with from that first inning or second inning rather, where I kept Syndergaard in there and he gave up a base hit. So I don't want to take any chances now. Strike 3, sit down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
That's the ball down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
That's the ball. Outside.
All right, that's that stronghold. And I think we should go after the Dodgers. All right. So now we'll go after or first we'll build up our base with territories. That's about as much as I could do for right now. Oh man. Dodgers may be plotting to take my territory over there. Yep. Oh, they failed. Good. Glad they failed. Now I'm gonna stop there so that I can take these territories. There's really no rush right now. Like the Twin stronghold and the Yankees, you know, I'll just build up my territories. Okay, good. I did win that one. I was afraid I wasn't going to win. All right, I'll play against the Dodgers on All-Star. That's fine. All right.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco.
Oh, it's Otani.
Ball right now.
I forgot. Hold on, let's see. My sister. Now my sister has stomach virus. I wish she got it after the holidays, but she has a baby she's got to take care of. So, and her husband also got it too. My brother. I hope that his parents are willing to take care of the baby, because I wouldn't be taking care of the baby right now. At least if I were them, I would not.
Hey. 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down. What's up, Dodger? How are you? Hope you're staying safe through the fires, man.
Hey. Outside, that's a ball. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. I could definitely use some warmth. Jeez Louise, man. This week has been cold.
Nope, outside.
Ooh, excuse me. The worst of it was definitely Thursday morning. Thursday morning, I was trying to walk home or walk to Port Authority bus terminal from work, and the wind was whipping like crazy. It was already cold. The wind just made it even worse. The wind chill. Oh my God. I couldn't even walk through New York City, and it felt like I was getting pelted by little icicles hitting my face as the wind blew in. And yeah, I could have taken the subway, and I could have saved myself having to go through that. But walking to and from Port Authority is actually one of the few times that I get exercise, or I don't want to say it's one of the few times, but it's one of the opportunities that I see to be able to get some exercise, just walk, stay a little active. You know, it's little things like that. Like, instead of taking the elevator, you walk up the stairs like that. You may not think that may be much, but if you do that often enough, you can actually get a better or a little bit healthy. Strike 3, sit out. So that's the way I kind of think about it. Yeah, I can take the subway, but I like walking, and you know, it allows me to at least be a little bit healthy. But I'll tell you what, I'll take this cold weather over wildfires any day of the week. All right, the cold, as long as the worst that you could get from the cold is hypothermia. Wildfires could kill you. I mean, hypothermia can kill you, yes, but as long as you're not outside too long, you know, then you should be fine.
Number 45, Michael.
All one's the count. Oh. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's going to go far. Yep. That's the only thing about playing on All-Star.
Ball 1.
It's not as easy as veteran. You gotta hope.
Hey, you need it up.
Let's go.
Now back.
Base hit here. That's all we need, Lindor.
Ball 1.
Attaboy, Lindor! I asked for a base hit. You give me a home run. Oh my gosh.
The third baseman, number 5, David Rush. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 48, Brewster Rutherford.
Count 1-0.
All right, let's get Diaz in here.
Edwin Diaz.
1-1. He's out. That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that pitch is out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! Ball 1's the count. Hey! Ball 2 is the count. Ball inside.
Strike 3, sit down. Lindor's 2-run homer. And Edwin Diaz shutting the door. Senga going 2 innings with 5 strikeouts. Beautiful game. Ugh. Yeah, I'll come back to those. I'll come back to those 2 territories over here later. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do when if it's not 6 o'clock yet and I have this map done? Oh geez, I didn't really think about that. Boy. May want to move over here. Just all right. So now we're gonna take down the Twin stronghold. Whoa.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1.
First base,
Count 1-0.
That's fine. That wasn't gonna be much anyway. There we go. That was the pitch I was.
Oh,
that is third. The third baseman, number 5, David Rush. That is it. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Oh no. Double play. Jeez.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Tyler Conquest.
Yep, that ball went out. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope. That's in foul.
Strike 3, sit down. The thing about Syndergaard is his delivery is quick. And it kind of reminds me of a reliever that I have on either the Guardians or the Angels when I was playing MLB The Show 21. Like, it just reminded me of how quick a delivery... Or, no. You know what it reminds me of? Ryan Stanek's delivery.
Got him.
That's what it reminds me of. What to say? Who the heck on the Angels or the Guardians does Noah Syndergaard remind me of? Which is funny because both... I think Syndergaard played for both the Guardians and the Angels. Albeit not successfully. Actually, maybe not the Angels, but definitely the Guardians. That didn't last too long. Let's see. You know what? I'm kind of curious about this.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Oh, Syndergaard. Let's see. Oh, he did play for the Angels. And he did play for the Guardians. Okay, so he did play for both. I couldn't remember. Give me a break. Such a shame, too. Like, you know, could Syndergaard have thrived as a reliever? Maybe. But he still wants to make his start. He still wants to be a starting pitcher, and I don't know. I don't think it'll work. You know, I wish him all the best, but I mean, it's all been downhill after his tenure with the Mets. Okay, that's it in terms of the runs scored, because I want to get the bullpen involved.
One-oh.
Nice. Nice little base hit by Carson Benji here. Yes, I'm going to have him thrown out at second because I don't want to get any more runs. If I hit a home run, you know, it is what it is. With me context. But, oh, did I didn't even get anyone up and warming. Oh, crap. Let's see. It seems like, no, we should probably go lefty because I know Santana's scary, but I mean, Lewis and Wallner really rake against righties. I think we're better off going lefties. Let's see, Luke, Franco. Let's get Jay up and warming. Do a quick mound visit. With Jay in the game.
Now pitching, number 74.
Don't ask what happened with Tyler J. I don't even remember. I kind of even forgot that he was on the team this year. Even when his Tops Now card came out, I was like, who?
Hey. Ball. That's inside. Hey. Two.
Jay. Get Carlos Santana in the eye and don't blink. Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. That's the ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 48, Justin.
Yeah, let's. We're getting Diaz up and warming for this one. No question about this.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
That boy Lindor. Oh, okay, they did get me. I was worried they weren't going to get me. That throw was so offline. I was like, are they even going to get me? This I know for a fact.
Off the plate, ball 1.
All right, so let's bring in Diaz now.
Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Hey. 0-1. 0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's low. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, that's the Twins' stronghold. Central. Oh, Cubs and Cubs and Twins. That makes sense. That's exactly what I thought they would do. And they're going to take that, which is fine, because I'll just take it right back. Oh, good. I'm glad that the Yankees saved me the trouble. I much imagine, oh, well, actually, maybe not. So what I should do, put 5 million there, that way I can force the Twins to attack the territory that I want them to. And I'll come back for that territory there later. Just going to be collecting territories. That's what we need to do right now. And especially get rid of the big ones. The ones that have like 12 million and 15 million fans on them. They need to be gone. Because I see those as threats. But I'm not going to rush to that 15 million. I'm not going to rush there. At least not. Ah, crap. Oh well. Yankees know I'm coming. I'm going to take my time. You know, there's no reason for me to rush into that stronghold. At least not yet. Beautiful. Alright, that's about as far as I'm willing to go. Now we should be able to play on veteran. Oops. I meant to go with Syndergaard. My bad. Oh boy.
Leading off for Long Island, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Alright, let's go. There's the door. Way to kick it off. Yeah, I did not really think this through. I did not. I wish I had thought this through. I thought that the maps would take a while. Oh gosh. I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't really want to do anything else. I don't want to start another map.
Ball, that's inside.
Guess it's going to be a short stream. Sorry. If there's nothing, there's nothing. And Johan Santana goes Oppo Taco for the home run. Here's a chant for Yankee fans. Throw them out. Throw them out. Throw them out. And suspend them indefinitely.
That is it. The designated hitter, Mark Bianco. That is it. The left fielder, J.D. Davis. Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, John Brody.
I wasn't getting to it.
That is second. The designated hitter, Jr.
I should watch that runner and make sure he's not going to steal. Try to get an advantage. Strike 3, sit out. Yeah, especially since he's got 87 speed and 99 steal. Yeah, it might be wise. Might be wise.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Is that John Birdie? That's what I thought. Excuse me.
That's ball 2. 2-2 is down.
Juan, you're in the wrong jersey. You gotta be in the orange and blue. Strike 3, sit out.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Who the Mets just picked up and is trying to make a starter. Oh. Attaboy Mauricio.
Out.
Nope. Let's get Robertson in here.
Ball 1. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Gleyber Torres. Didn't he sign with the Detroit Tigers?
Ball 1's the count. On two.
Strike 3, sit down.
On one. Oh, two is the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 71,
We get Diaz up and warming. No, I streamed every day this week, so I'm good. I'm gonna just take the weekend off. I'm going to a card show tomorrow anyway, after I get some sleep. There's one that's in Parsippany. It's all kinds of trading cards, sports and Pokemon and everything. So I'm gonna go see what's there.
Oh.
Might be fun. I guess we'll see. It'll be the first card show that I've ever been to, but I'm hoping that maybe some of my cards might be worth something, or might be worth trading. Some of the cards that I really don't care about, like this Patrick Wisdom card that's golden foil and is numbered, like. I hope someone's interested in that, but I guess I'd be looking for like any kind of Mets cards. Old, new. Doesn't really matter to me. Just whatever I guess appeals to me. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. And down go the Yankees. Oh, ouch. Let's move all these territories for all those fans over here. Actually, I could. Nah, I'll take my time with this. There's no reason to rush. All right, that's it. That's the entire map right there. At least I have some packs. Those are going to help me in terms of, extending this stream as long as I can. Nice. I like it when I get three ball in his habit packs. And I really mean that. I'm not being sarcastic. I really did mean that. Because right now the ball in his habit packs are actually worth buying or worth getting. Hold on, we got an extra headliner packs here that we need to open up. Alright, we'll start with the headliner. Philly's home jersey, got a gold. You will laugh. Like that. Some people say that I actually really have an evil laugh. Not that I do it intentionally, it's just, I guess I could be rather... Ooh, I'll definitely sell that. Yeah. Heck yeah. Somebody wants to pay 23,000 subs for it? Who am I to argue? Go ahead and take it. Ha! And I get 3 Jose Iglesias cards. Okay, so this is a live series. Yeah, it's Lindor. I mean, quick sell, he's going to get me 7,000. Maybe it's not Lindor again. Kirby. All right, well, he's only going to get me 3,000. I might as well open the ball pack. Oh, I could too. Oh, well then, we'll go with those two. Yeah, because I could get 14,000 from them. That's awesome. Blue made Roll Blue. Chase Utley. Wow. I don't have them, so I might as well keep them. Nope. Nope. No diamonds. Nope. Gosh. I guess the game decided, and you got Chase Utley. You're good. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I got a gold this time. Sweet. I may be able to buy two I may be able to buy 2 of those 20-pack bundles. This might be Altuve. No, Mason Miller. It's still pretty good. That's all right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and buy show packs. Yeah, that would have been smart to go ahead and open those up. Or it would have been smart to open the go right to opening packs. Oh well, live and learn. No harm, no foul. Come on, give me them golds. I want them golds. There we go. I'll take that kind of a gold. And I'll take this kind of a gold too. I'll take all the golds, even the diamond. Definitely flashback. We'll have to see if I have it. Jonathan Lawisiga. I do not have him. Okay, well then I'm keeping him. I could also do the exchanges too. Like I could just do that and then work my way up to the golds and buy even more show packs. Gosh. Hey, look at that. Halfway through, I do get a gold. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to do the exchanges here. Low blue, hopefully a live series. Nope, it's Will Smith from the Soul series. And I have him too, so it's not like I can get him. Another gold. Okay, this has to be a flashback, unless it's live series. Nope. But I do have that Kyle Tucker already, so I could just quick sell him. Never gold. Or diamond, sorry, diamond. Just Tatis? No, it's Edward Cabrera. Yet another diamond that I don't have. Yeah, there were a lot of season 1 and 2 cards that I didn't end up getting, so I'm getting them now, but I don't think it really has an impact on my collection. Okay, 99. Probably already have it. Mark Pryor, the captain. Yeah, I already have this. I could do 10 show packs, but Let's do some of the exchanges and then we'll worry about it from there. Oh, perfect. Mm, yeah, let's do 156. Beautiful. Yep, gonna need another 150 valued guy. Great. So 150 guy and then 100 guy. Yeah, there are going to be a ton of bronzes here. No doubt about that. Okay. Actually, we can do 106. Kind of forgot we could do that. Okay. I know this is the most exciting part of the game. I know, but I literally have nothing else to do, so kind of stuck on this until I either run out of cards to to throw in, or the stream ends. So we're going to do that. We're going to pick up on page 14. And don't forget, I also have a ton of bronzes too to go through. Let's see. But this is a good way if you want to get the golds. Like, this is a good way to do it. And at this point, the golds are only worth their quick sell. That's all they're worth. So you might as well collect them and quick sell them if they're duplicates. If you have team collections that you need to get done, I mean, first of all, why are you waiting till now to actually do the team collections? But if you need the golds, then collect them. Don't quick sell them. And try to get those team collections done. So we're going to pick up on page 10. Okay. Okay, and then one more. Do just one. There we go. Those and that. That. Okay. Alright, gotta go to page 5 now. We're almost done with the comments. Usually they're the ones that take the most amount of time. Because there's just like so many to go through. Hence why they're called comments. But once you get through them, they're not really that bad. Okay. And 2 from there. I don't know if I'm going to have enough here. Oh, I will. Okay, so for one more, and then I'll go ahead and exchange the other players that I have here. They're definitely not going to get me to 2250. All right, so now we're going to open up those bronze packs. There's 20 of them. Spoiler alert, they're all bronzes. Well, that took quite a bit of time. I'm glad that actually did, because the more that I can get these through, the better. Then we'll exchange 200. There we go. Maybe it's the next one. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it was page 24 I left off on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything on. I didn't leave anything on any of the pages. All right, so I have to pick up on page 22, I think it said. Sorry, again, had to make sure. Beautiful. I need 349. I think an easier way to do this would be just to start from the beginning and then go forward instead of going backwards like I've been doing. But I don't know. I just don't want. I want the smaller values in there so that, I can finish out whatever I need. Alright, so I was on the right page. Okay. I think that was page 17 I was on. Just double make sure, but yeah, was page 17. Okay. Now page 15. Almost done here. Then we got the silvers to go through. Hooray! Uh, page 14. Alright. Oh god, and I even forgot what page I was on. Dang it. I just wanted to make sure. So I guess I was on 12, yeah. Now I'm on 11. This is where the duplicates of the bronzes really come in handy. Because they actually make the meter it go higher or go quicker. Okay. It's like I'm going through my entire baseball card collection and trying to figure out which one of the duplicates I want to get rid of. Yeah, see, all the duplicates for the bronzes on the lower values would be really helpful here. But I don't have them. At least not on the people that I selected, anyway. All right, we're almost done with the bronzes here. There's not too many. In fact, there's nothing left. Okay, so we're done with the bronzes, which means we can move on to silvers. Got the same number of packs in the silvers as I did the bronzes, which I'm kind of surprised about. I thought for sure I was going to have way less, but I guess not. Ooh, it's 6 o'clock. Well, I'll open up these packs and then... Whoops. I'll open these up and then I'll call it a stream. I just really don't care what the silvers are because they're all getting exchanged anyway. So if you're interested, you can feel free to pause and check it out. If not, well, then that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was a very nice, relaxing stream. You know, nothing really too strenuous. Just going through Conquest, completing a couple of the maps, and then doing some exchanges while buying some of the show packs. So this was great. You know, had a blast doing this. So I will be back on Monday. As I said, I streamed for the entire week, so I'm not going to be streaming over the weekend. I will let you know on Monday what team it is that I've decided to go with for my next March to October. So I hope you'll tune in on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern to find out which team that will be. But until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya.